Alright, this is just a quick recap of what I did in the last video. Everything's been sanded down pretty nice. Some of the trenches been made a little bit bigger. Other than that, there's not much to really say about any of this shit. Looking forward to the squats coming out. Getting ready to buy another couple $100 worth of orcs. And I'm starting to paint my Space Marines again. I'll probably just stick around and fuck with the orcs for a little while. I got some other videos coming up. Don't know when I'm going to get done with them. This week the roofers are actually coming. Been having shit sit on my roof for about a week and a half, so it's nice that they're actually going to show up and actually start construction and install the new roof. I got a bunker video I'm going to work on and some other building ideas I have. Mostly city stuff. Other than that, there's not too much going on. I still got a shit ton of like Battletech mechs to paint. Other than that, just some basic table building shit. So this was like the test trench I did. And this will save you a lot of money. Walmart, they had like little packs of sticks, and they were, I want to say like $3 or something for a pack of sticks, and there's only like 50 of them in there. But for like $5 or $10 you can get, depending on where you go, like Costco and shit. And the coffee stirs, I'm trying to get a clear shot of the coffee stir. They're thinner than the pieces of wood that you'd get at like Walmart in their little craft section, but they're not that much thinner. Like, they might not be great to build like a building or fortification. You could probably still do it if you use like hot glue and you were not too fucking forceful with it. They would probably hold up. They're not as tough as the other sticks. The coffee stirrers aren't bad though, but out of all those coffee stores, I fucking can't talk. I'm so fucking tired. Just want to get some sleep. This shit took forever. I mean, my hands were fucking killing me. They still fucking hurt. Oh, probably refilled the glue tube, the ketchup tube, whatever, like probably like 8 times. But this is like, if you want like trenches with the wooden flooring and shit, there's really no other way to do it and have it look like decent. And it's go through one by one, getting a stick, cutting them to fit, and then gluing them down. I put a bunch of glue down, cut some sticks, and then you just go with it. And like I says, it just takes fucking forever. But it looks good in the end. In the end, it comes out looking pretty nice. So don't try to knock this shit out all at once. Like, just like, if you come home, you're tired, knock out like maybe 20 planks, then you're not in the mood to fuck with it, don't fuck with it. Because if you're in a bad mood and you're fucking with your terrain, you're just going to make it look like shit. And then you're going to get pissed and fuck it up. And the more it frustrates you, the more and more you're not going to want to do it. And this was kind of one of the harder things. So knocking out, like, if you're ever building anything and there's like something that's hard, knock out the hard shit first. Because if you knock out the easy stuff will probably go so quick that you won't feel like you ever accomplished anything, because it's the easy bullshit stuff. Like cutting out the foam was like the really easy shit. Building the trenches up, that's the pain in the ass shit. Granted, you have to cut the trenches first, but I could have done some other stuff. I could have done like all the sandbags first. I could have done some other things first. But nah, go with the fucking hard shit first. That way when you knock it down, you could take a couple days, break from that shit. And you just feel like you accomplished. Everything else will be a breeze. And it's always better to be happy when you finish something than be pissed off when you finish something or stressed when you finished it. That way you have like more of a feeling of accomplished. You know, I won't look back at this table and be like, oh, what a fucking pain in the ass. It's like I'll look at the table and be like, oh, it's great. Came together nice. But man, cutting these one by one was a bitch and a half. So this is how I did the little step. If you watch the video, it's all pretty simple to figure out. And the cool thing too is, like, you saw me cut the foam back a little bit. If there's ever, with foam, if there's ever like not enough or too much, it's so easy to fix and correct. It's like I'm showing you all the fuck ups and shit. Really easy to fix stuff in this, and we'll see more fuck ups too. You just cut everything to fit. It doesn't matter. If you do a thin, line of glue on the walls, the wooden sticks will stick themselves. Now, sometimes if you use too much glue, the wood will get like saturated, and it'll start to like bend and warp. So less is more. That's, if anything I could tell you, that's probably the best thing to do. You can go in and rub it with your finger if you want. It's Elmer's glue. It's just cheap ass Elmer's glue, and it's like, if I was to rip any of that wood off, it'd rip some of the styrofoam. Not a lot, but it holds. Elmer's glue is like, some people bitch about it, but it's not bad glue. It fucking does the job. And for terrain being cheap, easy, and fast, and readily available, you can get it fucking at anywhere. You can get it at the dollar store. You can get it at like Walmart, Home Depot. Everybody has Elmer's glue, just regular white glue. In England, they call it like PVA, and I guess that's the chemical makeup or technical name for that shit. That's the sanding block that I used. And even the styrofoam ripped the shit out of it. Got two more for like, I think $3.99 at Walmart. So they come in a pack of two like that. If you find just a pack of one and it's like $4, don't get it, because one of them's been fucking robbed. And the ketchup bottle I got at Walmart, I want to say 89 cents. And the glue was $12.99. And it's like a big ass gallon. Add a little water to it, you thin it down a little bit. It's really good for anything, really. And out of all the sticks I used, there was like about 70 left. I want to say you can get like this box for under $10. So I went through a lot of fucking sticks. I gotta get like a nail file and file my snips. Now this is something that you should probably do whenever you make trenches. Take actual models and put it on there and see if they can fucking stand. Because the whole point of that step is so the troops can stand up and shoot over the fucking dirt and the sandbags. But if your models can't stand up there, then you're gonna look like a damn fool. So easy fix. Just put another couple lines of wood and just block it out, shim it out like you would like anything in construction. Now it works fine. Could have edited that better. Oh, I don't care. Too tired. Bam, look at that. Fucking stands now. And they're so thin, when you look down at them, they don't look like they've been like stacked up or anything. And plus, they still gotta paint them and shit. It's gonna be another nightmare of itself. I'm not really looking. Well, the painting, I got some techniques and some ideas to use. And let's see, this is me just blocking up the edge to make it look nicer. Glue it down. Measure twice, cut once. All that shit applies. what was I talking about? The fucking the texturing. I have some ideas. I'm probably going to use like tile grout, and that way it's going to have like more of a real muddy look, because I don't want the dirt to look super nice and like super like smooth. I don't want the surface to be smooth. I want it to be like you ever watch the World War I show documentaries about the old World War I shit, and the earth just looks like it's like someone lifted up all the mud and then dropped it on the floor. Like it's been blown up so much that it just looks like you're just gonna fall and sink into it. I think tile grout will do a good job with that. And it'll be hard, and you can seal it, and then you don't have to worry about your jackass friends that don't know how to use their hands ripping up the textures and shit. Because there's always one of those guys in the group. There's always one of your friends that doesn't know how to fucking use their hands, and they just like wreck terrain wherever they go. This is after all the tile's been done, or the fucking tile, the planks. And go through and cut some up and move some stuff around a little bit. So many coffee stirrers. I didn't go too crazy with the craters, not too deep, but I think I probably would go through some of them and make them a little bit like deeper. Like some are just too shallow. Here are the sandbags. Now the sandbags, after doing like over 200 of them, I stopped trying to make them perfect. I went through 4 of these fucking bags of clay, and those big blocks of clay. It's like after a while, your hands, again, don't try to do them all at once. And I think this is just me knocking out the first row. I might go back and stack some more in some spots, but this is what I have done so far. This is actually probably not going to mess with them too much. I'm going to make some coverings for some of the like little like bunker spots, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do them yet. But so all the sandbags are pretty much done. I have to go back and paint them and shit. I'll probably paint those like last. But they took forever. But I like the way they look. I'd make like piles and piles of them at a time. And I went through like one whole block once, just making all the sandbags, and then I'd start gluing them down and be like, man, I need to make fucking more now. And it's like, it just seemed like it would never end. But it ain't bad. There's going to be more to come. Hopefully this weekend I'll start on the painting and the texturing, and that'll be its own video on its own. Other than that, have a good day, have a good night, whatever. Bye.